And then I'm going to get into discussing its impact and what it means in the community. Hello, I'm Yvonne, and welcome to having you on. It's time for Theme Thursday announcement time. But first, I wanted to share Lee-In with you, and she's wearing that romper that I found at the consignment sale. So many of you asked to see her in it, so here she is. And it's all pink, and it has little frog closures with it. Oh, you can see a little bit lower, so you can see the trim there. The same as the collar and the sleeves. And what is the theme this week, you asked? You did! You did ask. Well, as you know, St. Patty's Day is just around the corner, but it doesn't quite land on Thursday. But I thought, let's do a theme that we've done before that kind of goes with it and kind of help you get into the green spirit of it all. We are going to do frogs. And the alternative theme, I'll tell you right up front, is it isn't easy being green. So anything green and any shade of green as well. Oh, do I have someone else to share with you? I do. I'm so glad you asked. Who she is? Who is it? Who is just ready for you to see? I'm back as promised, this time with Julie. She wanted to have Lee-In with her, and they are set for the theme. Technically, Lee-In is also wearing frogs. Those frog closures that I love so much. So yeah, she has frogs, but not the jumpy kind. And I have Julie in a lovely biscotti green jacket. And it has pretty little roses for closures. I just love it. And she brought along her purse. Well, come along. I have some more babies for you to see. Oh, and you don't want to miss. Here we go with Cooper. And I thought it'd be fun to share one of my alternative Reborns with you. And Cooper is a little zombie baby. For some reason, he's been extra nibbly lately and trying to chew on his fingers and his toes. And I've been telling him, no, that's not okay. And I just love Cooper's coloring. So I decided to dress him in a little onesie. And he brought along his little wubba nub. I'm making a video right now. Just a minute. Just a minute. What do you want? What do you want? Do you want that? Oh, okay. I felt I had to make light of a serious topic that I would like to discuss, and that is the coronavirus that's going on worldwide. And I want to discuss its impact on those in the Reborn community. And at first, I want to share little Zen Zen with you and what she's wearing. A cute little sweater with a pointy little elf hood, and it has little flowers that match what I decided to pair it with, and that is a little dress with Swiss dot on it. And look, she found a pom-pom. You found a pom-pom. And I paired it with some little matching shoes that I found. As you know, I've been purging, and along with purging, you find things. So I happened to remember, I knew I had these things that would go together. So here we are. Well, I wanted to discuss the impact of the coronavirus. And I'm going to show you another little one, and then I'm going to get talking about this topic. So here we go. I have Wilhelmina here. She's a Will sculpt. She was reborn by Linda Hill, but I totally forgot to mention Jen was wearing a green sweater. It was green because the theme this week is green or frogs, and I will share with you a reborn wearing something to do with frogs, of course. But I wanted to talk more about this virus. Of course, you already know all about the virus, so I'm not going to talk about that. What I'm going to talk about is you and its importance of keeping yourself healthy. I'm talking about your mental health as well as your physical health. It's so important to take care of yourself more than ever at this time, because it is suggesting that we social isolate ourselves to prevent the spread, but also to prevent yourself from getting the virus. So I want to share with you a real life experience. I wanted to keep you up to date about that surgeon. I've been waiting on that surgeon. Help. Please fix me, because I'm going to need surgery. I need it done. And again, my insurance was so kind. They sent me to the wrong surgeon again, the wrong kind of surgeon. It was a different surgeon. However, in the same office, there's like 4 or 5 other surgeons in the same office. And yes, they do have the correct surgeon. His colleague is there. So they gave me the appointment with the wrong doctor. So hopefully, because it's taking a month in between to get approval for each surgeon. So hopefully the next time around, I'm getting closer, I'll get the right surgeon. But what I wanted to discuss is how I arrived at the office, the doctor's office. Is they had a sign in the door, do not enter if you have this, the coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking to myself, well, how careless can you be to go out in public, especially in a doctor's office with all those other patients? Anyway, I went there. But then I went up to the counter and they asked me the same question if I had it. And I said, no, no, no. And they said, well, we have to take your temperature. So I took my temperature. I said, I told you I didn't have it. I don't have it. Anyway, it's just what we're seeing, especially on the news, especially with our own eyes, is people are going into a panic state about this virus. And it's important to be precautious. I'm not saying that, but the social isolation that they're requesting that we do, well, one, in preventing the virus from spreading, but also keeping yourself healthy from getting the virus. And in the social isolation, it can increase, which we've already seen, anxiety, depression, and loneliness. So I think it's more important than ever to remain in contact through phone calls, through social media, to remain in contact with those that you like to have in your life. And I think that's more important than ever to check in with one another, who you're close with. It's important to try to get some fresh air and try to change your mood as much as possible and to reach out when you need to. And I thought it was important to bring this up because of what's happening. And remember, it's only for a little while. It's only for a little while. So it's not a permanent thing. And just keep yourself safe and healthy. It's important to keep your immune system up so you feel better and to reach out and remain in contact with those that are close to you. Oh, and I have another Reborn for you to see. So come along with me. I promise you, there's something to do with frogs. It's Azrael, and he's a little froggy right there. As well as I have an opportunity to share with you some more unique bottles that I have. I hope you have been noticing that I've been having a few bottles here next to the Reborns, and looky there, it's another bottle. What is that? A little mixy bottle. It's sort of an odd little bottle, but I really like the different ones. And little Azrael, of course, is looking at you. Hello. And take good care of yourself. It's so important. So I just wanted to stress that. I have a couple more babies for you to see, so come along with me. 2 Reborns you don't really get to see that often. They're my smaller ones, and that is Chobby and Squeaky. Of course, Chobby is much smaller. He is a hobbit, of course, and he's wearing a little onesie that has frogs and dogs on it. And here's another bottle, more unique bottle that I have. Had little green on it, so I thought, why not? And we also have little Squeaky, and she's wearing a sleeper that has bits of green, and I thought that would work. I'm Yvonne. Thanks so much for watching, having you on. Take care, everyone. Please subscribe for more. Theme Thursday. Bring the community together, one theme day at a time. Do take care of yourself. And that's all for now. The Reborn Feel Good channel.